It was a quiet morning under the sea. Rays of sunshine sparkled through the water, lighting up the sand in golden swirls. Tally, the sea turtle, glided gently through the water, her flippers making slow, smooth waves. Zippy the dolphin twirled above her, flicking his tail and zigzagging in loops. And Bubbles the pufferfish? He was floating upside down, watching tiny bubbles drift to the surface. Bloop, 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 he whispered with a grin. Then Zippy stopped. Hey, what's that? On the seafloor below, something was shining. Not a rock, not a shell. Something square, something sparkly. Let's check it out, shouted Zippy. Tally floated closer and brushed some sand away with her fin. It was a box. A big wooden box, half covered in coral and sea moss. Bubbles floated up beside it. It looks like a treasure chest. Zippy zipped around it 3 times. Let's open it. There might be shiny stuff inside. Tally looked at the lock. It stuck shut. Zippy tried nudging the side. Bubbles puffed up and bumped it gently. Thunk, clunk, creak. The lid popped open with a soft bloop. Inside were old things. Shells, driftwood pieces, a rusted spoon, a shiny pebble, and something wrapped in seaweed. Zippy poked the seaweed. Open it! Open it! Tally carefully unwrapped it. Inside was a glass bottle. Inside the bottle was a piece of paper. What is it? Bubbles asked. Tally squinted. Looks like a drawing. Maybe a map? Zippy flipped. A treasure map. A real one. Bubbles spun in a circle. Let's follow it. Tally smiled. Let's go on a treasure hunt. The map showed a picture of a cave that looked like it was dancing. Zippy knew just the place. The Wiggly Cave. It's near the seaweed garden. They raced through coral tunnels and came to a wide cave entrance where seaweed dangled like jellyfish legs. Inside, the cave wall shimmered with silver and green. Bubbles bounced through the seaweed. Wiggle, wiggle, woo! Tally swam slowly, her eyes looking for clues. Near the back wall, she found a symbol drawn in coral. A starfish with an arrow. The map says to go where the star points, said Zippy. And so they did. Next, the path led them to a tunnel full of bubbles. Tiny ones, big ones, bouncy ones. Zippy zoomed through and popped 3 in a row. Tally floated steady, letting them tickle her shell. Bubbles puffed up and drifted through like a balloon in a bubble storm. At the tunnel's end, they found another clue carved in stone. A picture of a fish and a cave that looked like a smile. They swam on and on, following sea stars and swirling water. Finally, they reached a small cave shaped just like a smiling fish. Zippy flipped in a loop. Found it! Inside was a little pile of rocks. Tally gently moved one, then another. Underneath was a shell. Not just any shell. It was glowing. Bubbles gasped. That's the treasure! But when Zippy tried to pick it up, plop! The shell opened, and a sleepy little crab blinked up at them. Oh, said Tally. Sorry to disturb you. The crab smiled and tucked back into the shell. No treasure yet, said Bubbles. Just a napping crab, giggled Zippy. They floated outside the cave and looked at the map again. It had one last symbol, a big circle with 3 shapes inside. One looked like a turtle, one looked like a dolphin, one looked like a puffy ball. "It's us," whispered Bubbles, and the circle. It looked like the reef, their home reef. "The treasure's not a thing," said Tally softly. "It's us." Zippy spun once, then slowly stopped. The map led us to each other. Bubbles puffed with a smile. "I like that kind of treasure." Back at the sunken chest, Tally placed the map gently inside again. Zippy nudged the shiny pebble. "I think we should keep this." Bubbles floated up and down. "It's little, and shiny, and friendly." They placed it in a small shell and tucked it near their favourite coral rock. "This can be our memory stone," said Tally. "For the day we found something special," said Bubbles. After a rest, they invented a new game. Zippy hid a shiny shell. Tally gave clues. Bubbles bounced everywhere looking for it. Then they switched. Then they all hid together and giggled when a crab waddled by and blinked in confusion. As the sun above the sea began to set, light filtered down in gold sparkles. Tally floated gently beside a sponge. Zippy rested upside down in the water, tail flicking slowly. Bubbles settled into a soft coral cup and hummed. They didn't need more treasure. They had the reef, they had the game, and they had each other. The map stayed in the chest, safe and still. But the treasure swam through the water, flipping, floating and giggling. The treasure was friendship. The treasure was today. Zippy opened one eye. "Tally?" "Yes." "Do you think there's another map?" Tally smiled. "Maybe." Bubbles yawned. "Let's find it tomorrow." And with that, they all drifted off. Full of joy and full of treasure,